What's up, what pop, y'all? It's your girl, Sultry Accessory, and this is your go-to channel for personal branding, digital design, and customization tips. Ooh, ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Today is wait before you make that personal brand. These are some things you should consider. Why people don't believe in your dream. Now, a lot of people sit around and they say, this person's not supporting me, my friends ain't supporting me, this and that. Okay, no one's going to support you until you show up for you. The art of showing up. It's not my book, but this is what I'm reading right now. As a freelancer, business owner, a solo entrepreneur, a content creator, you have to build your self-esteem while or even before you create your business, okay? Because you want to have boundaries, know when to show up and know when to chill the out. Listen to this. So you like, oh, you run to your friends, you got this idea. You run to your family, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that. Then you have people who, when you actually tell them what it is that you want to do, they start listing ish that's not encouraging. That's all it is. I'm not gonna get too heavy into it, but they start talking about stuff that's not a contribution to move you forward. It's a contribution to question your idea. Is it not? So let's say you've been doing small little things to get your brand up, okay? To get it known or however. And you think you got to go to a whole bunch of people first. Someone said on TikTok today, and I totally disagree. Someone on TikTok said, if you want to start digital product business, then you want to build an audience first and then build your product. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. You want to know why? This is how people get scammed. They scroll on TikTok. Anybody can hold their phone up and start talking some BS and want to sell you something. Right? So she said, build an audience first and then make your product. And then y'all pay for something. Somebody can make something look like it's an ebook. Then you get that ain't nothing in there. You played yourself. As a freelancer, as a designer, and I'm showing you the coloring book that I made, and I made this product, and this is my tester book, you know, the author's book that you get once you publish it on Amazon. You get all the proofs that you want, and I'm able to show you something in real life in physical form. You believe it. Oh, she got her own coloring book, and her name is on it. I'll be covering my name, but and her name is on it. That's you believe way more in that person. But you have the finished product that you're looking for. Look, I tried to start promote your stuff on Instagram, blah blah blah. That was a waste of time. That was a waste of time. Especially for my personality and the way that Instagram works. That was a waste of time. But it gave me building blocks. It gave me trial and error, so I know when I really want to go full force with this brand making, I know what kind of content and what kind of platforms I want my stuff to be on. And so it looks more professional, and so that people can take me more serious. Because let me tell you something. I'm not a fan of short form content. I can't stand it. Because think about it. Somebody said this on TikTok. Like we all be on TikTok stuff, right? Somebody said this on TikTok. So we spend all this time on TikTok. Do you remember any of the people? Any of the people? Do you remember any of the people that you scroll and you look at on TikTok? No, because it's all randomized. How are you going to build a memorable brand on TikTok? Unless you are one of those people who be like, post every day. I'm not finna do that. That would drive me crazy. How YouTube work? You can post twice a week and get some results. You could post 3 times and do 4 times a week and get some results. You ain't got to do every day. You got somebody else, or you got somebody for your marketing team on the face of it. They the back end and you the front end. Okay. Me as a solopreneur, I'm not doing that. Oh, y'all trying to run me down. And I already got an iron deficiency. Instagram was a waste of time to me. But it allowed me to still build my brand behind the scenes, even though it wasn't ready yet. It wasn't ready yet. Sometimes you want to build a brand right there on the spot. You want to build a brand right there on the spot. But you ain't even you got to have the materials. You got to have the website. Like, this is the thing. Then they had this whole thing where people would be like, oh, I'm going to make an Instagram page and I'm going to just DM people and run my business that way. That is a hot mess. They don't have no real website, and the website don't look professional, and it look like somebody just threw some shit there just to take your payment. I would not advise you to exchange any funds to that so and so. And then everyone's like, I got scammed. And then you listen to the story and be like, okay, so you didn't even know them? They might have a good talk, but where's they backing though? Where they backing at? So the person who said, oh, you need to build an audience first, then the product, I totally disagree with that. Because that's just like how you tell your parents, ice cream, I'm going to have an ice cream truck one day. They're like, yeah, dream on. Until you get the ice cream truck. Then they was for real about it. Exactly. So just how, like, I was telling my mom, like, Mom, I'm making coloring pages. I'm gonna make some coloring pages. Fully my authentic self with my mom. With my dad, it didn't seem that way, right? I'm just gonna be very truthful about that, right? Thing is, even if I came to my mom and I was like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, she'd be like, okay, that's nice. It wouldn't be like a diss, but it wouldn't be like super encouraging either. So I don't know how y'all support was set up, but that's how mine was set up. So I had to be that middleman to take this side and this side and to become what it is that I really wanted. Validation that I had to become my own validation. And that's what you have to become for yourself. It's not easy. Like, when people ask me, do I read? All I read is self-help books. Talk to God. And read. This is not a business book, but this says skills you need to handle conflicts, work, online, and in life. So, and I'm reading this book. So these are the 2 books that I'm reading right now. I'm really like an audio book follower. That's how I read. This is what I teach on Soul Tree Accessory. I teach you the line of work so you can get the final completion. Okay, I teach you the line of digital design. I teach you the line of customization tips, meaning productivity tools. Okay, digital design, aesthetic part, and personal branding, meaning the inner part. So you can't have an outer without an inner to compute the result of the production. So I teach you all 3. What's the first thing you need to do? You need to go to the grocery store, go get them things. Bang. Round it up. Check out. Put the things in your car. Put them in the fridge. Figure out what recipe you want. Grab them ingredients. Cut them and dice them. Okay? Make the things sizzle. Make sure it's done. How long else do we need? How long is it going to take, damn it? And then you double check the temperature. Okay? You check the inside of the meat, not just the outside of the meat. See if it's well done. And then boom. That's literally how YouTube works. I just named like 10 steps. I'm sorry for yelling, y'all, but you gotta do 10 different steps to even put one single video on this platform. Has that person even completed what you want? Or has that person even started? They got their foot somewhere in the ground. They somewhere, somehow planted. And the same way how you learn if you supposed to be talking to somebody. You can't date everybody. You can't be friends with everybody. And you can't be everything for everybody. Especially if they don't got their foot in the ground nowhere. Essentially, you got to love yourself. The art of showing up. Essentially, you got to know the building blocks for the behind the scenes. For themselves, they can't show up for you. So don't be offended when people don't understand your vision or your business goals, okay? My assignment to make an impact on those who always question themselves, question their abilities, question why certain things and certain obstacles are keep interfering and need somebody to give you a push. Okay? And sometimes it will be a total stranger that will give you that motivation for that very push that you need. All right? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you... I could be deep. I'm a Scorpio. So comment and subscribe. No branding, website designing, flyers, mock-ups, how to put your art on t-shirts, how to make digital products, all this stuff. YouTube layout. How your YouTube should be laid out like so people can understand your brand with the quickness. This is the channel for you. If you're ready to commit, if you're ready to learn, if you're ready to implement these tasks, if you're ready to have a brand, you need to be subscribed to Soul Tree Accessory. All right? I see y'all. Soul Tree Accessory.